Hey creators, welcome. It's Kimmi, Kreators Klub with Kimmi, where I teach new people, everyday people, how to start and grow their YouTube channel. Where are you in the process? Do you already have your channel name? Are you uploading? Your views aren't getting any hits? Well, let's go. Let's find out why. So today we're talking about how to understand the YouTube algorithm. What is an algorithm? Ooh, the scary word, right? If you've watched any other creator, they always talk about the algorithm. So the algorithm is just where YouTube is trying to see who needs to go where, who's watching this channel the most. They're looking at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Up, down, up, down. If they're not watching you, they're going to put you in the box. If they are watching you, they're going to show your videos more. So YouTube is looking at all the numbers of all the creators, and they're like, okay, this person, she get a lot of views on her channel. We're going to push her videos. Or this video ain't getting no play, no hit, no nothing, so we're going to push it in the back burner, okay? That's basically what the algorithm is. So you don't have to be afraid of it. Excuse me. I always say, just put out the best video that you can, get started, and the rest of it will fall in place, okay? So, like, I'm not even editing this video. If you've been watching my new series for the last, I don't know, couple months now, I'm not editing this video. I'm doing that on purpose because I want you just to get started. The information is still here. It's going to be good. But if I make a mistake, I'm not going to say, well, you know what, let me stop and get this edited. No, I'm going to put it out in the raw. And then I'm going to show you eventually how to edit and get your videos better. But most of you just need to get started. And a little cough like I just did is human. I am human. And that lets people know you ain't AI either. Because everybody putting out AI videos. No, I really coughed. And I did beg your pardon. All right, so let's get into it though. So what we talked a little bit about what the algorithm is. They're just trying to see who needs to be showing and who's not, who's making us money and who's not. Bottom line, okay. So what affects the algorithm the most is watch time. At the time of this recording, you have to have 4,000 watch hours in order to get monetized. That means people have to be watching your videos a whole lot of times, okay? Or they have to be watching your lives, okay? I'm going to show you how to get that watch time up. But the most important thing is watch time. How long are people watching your videos? So back in the day when I started, a lot of times people are like, well, hey, I'm Kimmi, and I teach people how to do this, and like this whole 10-minute introduction about who they are. Now, people only watch, you got like 3 seconds to capture their attention. 3 to 4. With the invention of TikTok, people I always say, got the attention span of a gnat. And you know how small a gnat is, right? They don't have time to be sitting here and trying to figure out who you are, what you're talking about. They don't really care. They want to know what they came to your channel for. So in order to get them to watch longer, cut the chit chat initially. Cut the chit chat. Now on one of my channels, I've been doing it long enough when I go live. They like my stories. They like my additional information. They came to me for one thing, but now we're family. We're family. You creators, eventually you will be part of my family, right? The Kreators Klub. And at one point you'll be curious and you'll want to know, well, who is Kimmi? Is she married? Is she single? Does she got kids? Where does she live at? You'll want to know those things eventually. But right now you're trying to figure out how to grow your YouTube channel and you do not care about me. Same thing with you. People don't care about you just yet. Whatever you're promising on the video, make sure you're offering it, like I said, within the first really 3 to 30 seconds, okay? Because they don't play around. Now, I got some videos where it's like people came, they was like, okay, wait a minute, she took too long to get to the point. And I've had people say that on some videos too, you know, on some of my other channels, because I have 3 total. But you'll learn, again, your audience, what they want from you, because as you start to grow together and they really get to know you, they will want to know more about you. But right now, when you first starting out, keep it to the point. Let's go. And that's going to get that watch time up too, because if you're actually teaching and instructing and telling them what they came to the channel for, they're going to continue to watch. Watch time equals money, people. Watch time equals money. So is it harder to get the watch time, or is it, and I'll do a whole video on this, but is it harder to get the watch time or the subscribers? I'm going to say it's harder to get the watch time, because you can find 1,000 people that probably can. At the time of this recording, it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can find 1,000 people that probably will say, yeah, I'll watch her for a while. Let's see what she's talking about. Now, that watch time, again, if they got to sit here and they got to watch you for 8 minutes, 10 minutes, that means you got to be really interested, or you got to really be dropping gems. You got to be talking about something they want to know. So that's why I always try to bring the information. I don't try to hide stuff, play with people. You got to buy this to get that. No, if I told you we're going to talk about this, that's what we're going to talk about. And then I'll add some life in there, you know. And the average time, if they're watching like 4 minutes or 5 minutes, that's really great. That is really great. Because don't forget now with TikTok, people, if it ain't quick and you ain't get your message out in 2 seconds, they are gone. Okay? So make sure you always offer what you say. Strong thumbnails increase clicks. So now we're talking about how to get that watch time up, how to get that algorithm, how to get in the algorithm. I compare it to the algorithm. You want to be at the party. You want to be invited to the party. If your information ain't hitting, you ain't going to be invited to the party. You remember when you was in school and everybody got invited to the party and you did not? How did you feel? It's the same thing with YouTube. If your YouTube information is not where they want it to be and people aren't watching it, you're not going to be invited to the algorithm party. You're not going to be in the YouTube party, okay? So, again, that's another reason why you want strong thumbnails, right? So, when people click on your thumbnail and you want to avoid clickbait, okay? Let's go back just a little bit. What is clickbait? Because you probably heard that word before. If I put out this I can't even get a word out. Hold on, y'all. Audacious. Okay, remember, we're not editing, so this is what it is, okay? We're not editing. But if I put out an audacious video title, and when people actually go to click on it, it don't have nothing to do with that. It's happened to all of us. You can make $1 million in 10 seconds. That's clickbait. So how's that going to really happen? Or let me show you how to make $5,000 in an hour. That's clickbait. I want you to click on the video, and then I'm not going to provide or give you what I told you was there because it ain't even true. It's really called a lie, okay? A lie. So we're not going to do that to our audience. We're not, because they will get ticked off and pissed off with you. You can do that one time, but you keep playing with them. Like people say, you playing in my face. If you keep playing with your audience, they will show you quicker than they can tell you. They will be unsubscribing. They will be leaving. They will not be watching. So don't do clickbait. Have the thumbnail, though, where it is inviting. A strong thumbnail will get you more clicks. It will. And now with the invention of ChatGPT, my thumbnails have gotten better. My thumbnails have gotten much better. Much, much better. So, for example, you'll look at this, and we'll talk about this again in a future video because it's a little deeper. But when I put out a video, I'm looking at, like, at the 3-hour mark, YouTube will give you the analytics on a video, and it will tell you how many people watched it. It will tell you what the click-through ratio was, how many people actually clicked through, what percentage clicked on your thumbnail, basically, because they like the picture. How much did they watch the video? So when I see anything over 4 minutes, I'm like, yes, winner, winner, chicken dinner, okay? Anytime somebody watching over 4 minutes. And it's the same thing for you. So you want to make sure that you do offer what you say you're going to offer. And don't clickbait people, because that's the quickest way to get not in the party, okay? They ain't going to invite you to the party. You keep playing games. What did we say the party was? The algorithm. The algorithm. If your YouTube channel is hitting, YouTube gonna play your stuff because that means more commercials. But if it's not hitting, you ain't gonna get to the party, okay? That means no commercials, no money, no nothing. All right, consistency helps you helps your YouTube channel have trust. Okay, so again, we're talking about how to get that algorithm going, being consistent. YouTube will see that I posted, and I tell you this when I teach you, every day for the first month when you're doing YouTube, I want you posting literally 30 days straight, because that lets YouTube know, hey, it's a new channel over there. Something going on. We need to check it out. And they're checking it out, and people checking it out, and YouTube's pushing it. Then after that, I want you to be consistent. 1 to 2 videos per week, at least 1 to 2 videos per week. And then we're going to be pushing, getting consistency in the YouTube world. They want to know, oh, Kreators Klub is not a one-hit wonder. No, she's going to show up and show out for her people every week. Kimmi puts out 2 videos per week. So usually you will find on this channel it's going to be 1 to 2. So go ahead and click subscribe and all that good stuff, because you're going to get some gems every time I come on here, right? And, but my point is, be consistent. That way YouTube knows where to put you. They know where to put you. Because again, if you show up today, I've talked about this before. You show up today and you don't put out another video for 6 months, whatever you did build up is gone. It's over. You got to start over again. So every time you don't be consistent, Now you got to start over. Imagine it's like you trying to talk to a young woman, or a young woman trying to talk to a young man, and you guys, y'all hot and heavy, talking every day, and then it goes cold. Y'all ain't communicating no more. No, he ain't talking to you, you ain't talking to him. And then eventually, maybe another 2 weeks will go by, 3 weeks or whatever, you guys get back together and say, you know what, let's give this thing another try. All right, here we go again. And the same thing happened. Hot and heavy, talking all the time. And then all of a sudden, no more. He's gone. You're gone. And then y'all find each other again in a couple more weeks and say, you know what, let's give this thing another try. You just keep starting over. You ain't gonna never go nowhere. So it's the same thing with your channel. If you start today, stop tomorrow, start today, stop for a month, start today, stop for 3 weeks, boom, nothing happens. Nothing happens. You're not growing. Your channel's not growing. And you wonder why you're not invited to the algorithm party. Okay? Because YouTube like, you a one-hit wonder. You show up today, but you don't show up for your audience. So we don't want to do nothing with you. It's just as simple as that. Okay? Very good. So I'm going to put this in a nutshell for you. I always like to recap. So how to understand the YouTube algorithm. We're going to compare it to, they're looking at the numbers. Who's profitable, who's not. Who's watching your videos, who's not, okay? And then, so what is it? That's what it is. And then what watch time is, how long people are watching your videos. Now, I gave you a few tips. Get right into the topic when you come on, because nowadays people don't have the patience to sit and just watch a 20, 30-minute video. I'm going to still put some out there, and some people do. So that's why we'll talk about that too at another time. But overall, get to the point. Get to the point. They are going to want to know who you are, who you're married to, all your kids' names and your dog's names eventually. But when you first starting out, get to the point so they'll watch you. Next thing is, we ain't doing clickbait thumbnails. Don't tell somebody you're going to make them $10,000 in an hour and you cannot. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That thumbnail should be consistent. It should be honest, okay? It should be honest, because they will watch you. They gonna click, but it's gonna bring that click-through ratio down. If 100 people clicking that video and they only watching it for 2 seconds because they realize that you are not telling the truth, boom, now you're banned from the algorithm party, okay? Remember that. And the last thing is being consistent. We're not gonna be one-hit wonders and put out a video today and then you don't see us again for a year. We're going to be consistent. Find out what that schedule looks like for you. Is it 1 time per week, 2 times per week? What are you promising the people? Then you want to show up and show out when you do. All of those things will get you invited to the YouTube algorithm party. Okay? So if you're looking for more information on how to start and grow, boom, boom, boom. You've seen them before. Check out my YouTube book, How to Start Your YouTube Channel. And guess what, guys? It's not that complicated. It's not. We're going to do it like a pro. That's another reason why, again, I did not edit this video. So, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. For more gems, join me again. Bye. Until then, keep on creating.